In the business of real estate, there's increasing competitive pressures, increasing client demands, the never-ending traditional demands of growing and running a business, massive shifts in the way things are done, and of course, the growing demands of being a content creator, a marriage counselor, a logistics expert, a mortgage rate predictor, and on and on and on. And oh yeah, wouldn't it be great to have some me time in all this? Many are grossly misunderstanding AI as the path to automation and making their lives easier, when in reality, AI is making the landscape much more competitive. We don't necessarily get paid more when we make our lives easier, but we certainly do when we improve the experience for our customer. And that is why I created Huzi, to serve those that want to stand out in the sea of mediocrity that's plagued this industry for too long. Those that want to be better, do better, and serve better. I think you can do this by dividing all this chaos into 3 categories. Problems that can be upgraded by strategically adopting next generation software and technology. 2, problems that can be upgraded by improving you, your skills, your education, and your focus. And 3, problems that can be upgraded by improving your delegation and the people that you hire. Now, I say upgraded because this business is not about solving problems, it's about upgrading problems. Not having enough leads is the problem. Having too many leads is still a problem, but it's a better quality of problem. This game is about creating the problems that you'd rather have instead of the ones that are handed to you by being in the passenger seat in your business. And in the same way that you likely counsel a brand new buyer trying to protect their new home purchase asset by hiring a professional inspector over using their uncle that knows a few things about houses, I'm going to counsel you in the same way to use a professional purpose-built platform instead of hiring Uncle ChatGPT. So now I'm going to show you a quick high-level view inside of Huzi that we have put at a price point that democratizes access for anybody. Let's get to it. As I get logged in here, I wanted to say one thing. Huzi should be most people's very next hire. If you're a solo agent, team member, or team leader, if you want to get somewhere faster, you hop in your car. If you wanted to do more and get it done better than using traditional software or yesterday's strategy, you'd log into Huzi. So right away when you log into Huzi, you'll notice we try to lay out our first version of the dashboard in a way a good coach or assistant would. You have instant access to all of your current conversations going on with Huzi, suggestions of what to work on next, news, latest news, and your recent documents and files and contracts and deals you're working on, and a glimpse at the community. And don't sweat it. I want you to know that Huzi is very easy to use. At any point in time, you can quickly search the bar to find anything that you want in any sort of contact, conversation, or file throughout the whole platform. We have a comprehensive learning center that we're constantly growing in different departments. It gives you quick access to pre-recorded classes, videos, documentation, and if you don't want to watch videos, a complete breakdown and shows you everything to keep you at the height of your game. We're building out a community so you can get connected to Huzi staff and agents across the country to learn more, be better. And most importantly, Huzi is completely personalizable for you, keeps your data safe and secure. It keeps you be able to have it talk and speak like you. It memorizes you and gets to know you and grows with you. And most importantly, any sort of like reports that are generated out of Huzi that you can send off, you can personalize until your heart's content to make sure it looks and feels and sounds exactly like you want. So let's get back to the dashboard and let's just run a couple of scenarios here for you. Let's say that you started your day off and you saw one of these articles that you were just really interested in, but you don't have a lot of time. No problem. Click summarize and Huzi will get right to work reading the article and giving you a breakdown of what's going on without you ever having to leave the platform. Okay, and let's say this was an article you actually enjoyed and you thought that this would be something that you'd want to share with your clients on social media. Hey, Huzi, I want you to turn this article into 2 different social media posts. One for LinkedIn that's geared towards the professional, that's probably a real estate investor, and then one for my Facebook group that's geared more towards general real estate knowledge. Make sure that both are direct and are relevant to the way I speak, and don't use any emojis, please. So I want you to notice that Huzi is voice activated. You can talk to it just like you would your assistant, and Huzi will get right to work performing the tasks that you've asked it to. In the interface here, you're going to notice a couple of things. Across the top, there's a book boost where you can have Huzi operate and perform tasks as if it were the expert on a series of books. Inside any of the outputs inside of the Huzi interface, you can email outputs to you. You can save it to files right from here. And we also want to make sure that we are educating you on what's going on and what's influencing Huzi and the responses. So at any point in time, you can look to see what are the influences and references used in any of the outputs outside of Huzi. And this little light bulb here is one of my favorite. This is a mode that makes sure that you are never lost. You never know you always know what to do next. And in the context of whatever you're working on, Huzi will give you suggestions of what to ask next or what to do next or what to put inside of your next query. It's pretty simple. Now, let me say that you like this and you go, okay, hey, Huzi, this is pretty interesting. Look through my database and see if I have anybody in my database that might find this information interesting. Give me all their contact information and tell me why you think that I should reach out to them with this information. Huzi acts as your assistant with all of your contacts as well. Reimagine the way you looked at a CRM. Reimagine as if you had an assistant that knew everything instantly about your contacts because you've been taking copious notes. And as long as you have made a note inside of Huzi, Huzi will never forget it. And you can use it in situations like this, which would be really, really helpful to get information to the people that you know. Okay, let me continue on with this example here. Let's say, all right, that's great. Actually, I want you to write me an email to number 1, number 3, and number 5. In the email, I want you to make it specific to them and why it's a reason for them, and give them a call to action to look me up and reach out to me so I can help them with their next purchase. And make sure to also wish them a happy Valentine's Day since that's coming up. So what you're going to see here is that Huzi can take multiple directions at the same time. It will perform multiple tasks and just really help give you a jump on your day at any point in time. Fantastic. Let's go and show you some more use cases here. Let's go to the projects tab. And currently the projects that we have available is the pre-listing report. Pre-listing report is a way to create a staging report for your seller based on all you have to do is take photos of the property. Who's either then read the photos as if it were a professional stager and help provide a listing plan to help get the property with the right paint, the right staging, the right furniture, and provide a world-class experience for your potential seller and wow them. These reports can be shared over the internet, and Huzi will even write Facebook posts, Instagram posts, and video scripts for you to talk about the ability that you can help sellers create value in their property by getting it staged and priced properly for the market. All right, let's go into files here and let's use a use case that you all would like, and that's we get an offer on one of our properties. Let's say that this is the offer. You have a chance to view your documents inside of Huzi. You can discuss them, download them, rename them, delete them. Let's discuss this with Huzi. And let's say we get an offer and we want some help organizing and communicating what's going on with this offer. Hey, Huzi, I want you to create a deal summary for me. Make sure I know who all the parties are involved and all the contact information associated with each person mentioned in this offer, a list of any contingencies, a detailed breakdown of all the financial components of the offer, and also any milestones that's been asked about, and make sure I understand if there's any personal property being asked for in this offer. Huzi will get right to work reading the document and then producing the report exactly as I asked. All right, that looks good. Let's continue on with this workflow here for a minute. All right, Huzi, I'm representing the seller in this case. I'm going to prepare a deal summary for the seller in an email format that lets them know I'd like to present it to them tomorrow morning, give them a breakdown, and actually go online and give me any data that shows the current market conditions, if the market is generally going up or generally going down in this area, and help me prepare what might be a counteroffer to this. Also, put it in my calendar that I want to reach out to them and call them tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. And here we go. Now I have my communication reaching out to the seller. It's going to go do the market condition report for me. It will allow me to add this to my calendar. And I got a little bit of an update on the market condition based on what's going on here. Fantastic. I hope you like that use case. There's lots of ways to use contacts inside of Huzi. You can easily import your contacts, export your contacts, because we believe your contacts are yours, so you should get access to them at any point in time, anytime you want. And if I wanted to, I can edit or delete. I might want to take notes on my contact, and so I would be able to, yeah, here we go. Boom. So I can take notes, and then as many notes as I have, I'll be able to use those anytime in the system. Going back to the Spark Pad, I want to show you that we have built pre-built custom GPTs, what we call Sparks, that also help you do in predetermined AI workflows. So let's say that you wanted to learn a little bit more information about zoning and regulation in a particular area. Hey, I'm interested in Clackamas County, Oregon, And I've got a potential seller that's got a piece of property that's zoned R10. And I want to know exactly who I need to contact in the county and what the process is to see if this is a developable piece of property. Fantastic. And you can upload images at any point in time. Let's say you wanted Huzi to be able to help you with a listing description or marketing on this property. Hey Huzi, I want you to look at the photos of this property and help me write a compelling listing description. I need an Instagram post and also prepare a handout for the flyer of an open house that I want to hold this weekend on Sunday. Huzi will now read the images and help me with all of my tasks. Most importantly, we have a ton of human support. We have live Q&A calls once a week. Every other week, we've got a live class that shows use cases and how to serve your clients better using AI. And we're also bringing special guests on to help with every aspect of your business, because at the heart of it, Huzi is an empowerment company that we want to help you grow your business, scale, and help the good agents win all of the business. If you want to join the next generation of agents that are looking to dominate their market by doing a better job than anybody else in their marketplace, we're the company that can help you. Cheers.